If you're looking for an awesome app to help you stay distraction-free, both on your phone, but also on your computer or any other device, check out Freedom. I think it's the only app out there that syncs across devices. And when you start a session here, you can pick the different devices. So not only will you block websites and apps on your phone, you'll block them on your computer or your iPad or any other device, which I think is kind of exclusive to this app. So I want to show you some of the cool features of this app and then how I use it. So the first thing I want to show you is the block list. So I've created block lists for myself, one for news, one for social media, one for YouTube, one for podcasts, and then one for WhatsApp. So these are different levels of distractions for me. And the top three ones are ones I primarily use for my schedule. But it's really easy to start a block list. You can press add here. And then let's go to social media, because that's obviously one that people find really distracting. Let's say if I pick Blue Sky, Instagram, I hit continue here, I have those two apps. And then you can also block websites. So if you click here, there's a whole pre-filtered list. So social media, meta apps, messaging, you can even block adult content. And then you can create a schedule. There's now, there's later, and there's recurring. And that gives you some suggestions on focus work, deep work mornings, better sleep all day. And then you can create a custom one, which is what I do. So let me show you now what my schedule looks like. Might be a little bit scary, but I think it really does help me stay distraction free. So the one that I primarily use is one in the morning and one in the evening. So I have one called Focus Work, and this goes from 7 a.m. to 3 p.m. And if I go to block list, I block news, social media, and YouTube. So what this means is I can't check any of these things during the work day. Primarily around 3 p.m. is kind of when I'm like, okay, I'm gonna look at some maps and be distracted. I also have one where I'm a little bit more intense called Locked In, and this is where it blocks even WhatsApp and podcasts. I want to be super dialed in and not be distracted by those apps, because I find podcasts to be somewhat distracting and it's more information. And then I have ones for evenings as well. So weekday wind down is what I like it being called. It's from 9 p.m. to 2 a.m. and it's Monday, Tuesday, Wednesday, Thursday, where again, I'm blocking up all social media apps. Again, this is on my phone and on my computer. It blocks those, and I can do other things like wind down my day. I can journal. I can do other things other than be on my phone. Why this app is so much better than screen time is that there's a lock mode, and this lock mode actually works really well. Once you turn it on, and it's optional, you cannot get out of your schedule. The schedule has to completely finish before you can start accessing those websites. So it's a little scary, but it really does do a better job than screen time, because with screen time, you just type in your passcode and then you can go back to those websites, which to me, that's not enough. That's not a big enough barrier. I need something to actually lock me out. And there's also uninstall protection where you can't even delete the app. So I don't have that on. I'm not that crazy to wanting to delete the app, but lock mode works well. There have been times where I'm like, I really want to check out this app, but it teaches you that the dopamine rush you're getting comes and it goes. And honestly, I've been using this app for a couple of months now, and it really does make me feel like I don't need these apps, and I can check them when the time allows me, but the schedule really keeps me on track and keeps me less addicted to these apps, because it's so easy when you have your phone on you to just check these apps habitually. So that's the app Freedom. I definitely check it out. I think it was $80 I paid on Black Friday for it. It's a one-time fee. $80 is expensive, but to me, it's totally worth it for spending less time on my phone and being less addicted to apps. So let me know what questions you have in the comments below, and I'll see you guys in the next one.